Hello, welcome to EZCZ Collectibles. Today you're not going to see my face, well, because I just recorded a video and I uploaded it and you people can't see it. You guys, I don't know what's going on with YouTube and the freaking idiocy of what it is. Oh my god, I made a freaking bypass. It was live streamed. I had a guest on it and people might be able to see it still. You guys might be able to see it. I'm not sure, but the video is lost in time in YouTube, I guess. I don't know what's going on with it. But let's continue. Let's redo this thing. As always, let me start out by saying Collector's Zone has this guy up for $279 shipped. Now, the prices are $279 shipped. It's not like other people where they're showing $255. $255 plus taxes plus shipping. Then you go up to almost $300, around $290, $295, something like that. So this is $279 shipped, but use my code EZCZ, and that will get you 5% off, bringing this guy down to $265 shipped, only from Collector's Zone using my code EZCZ. It's all going to be in the description down below. You can get the link to it, you can get the code for it, and this is the cheapest way. You click here to message him, and he works out a payment plan if need be, and he has rewards when fully paid off. So that's awesome. Rex is coming out at summer 2021. Good bits away, but hopefully he won't be delayed like Cody or Qui-Gon or all these other figures has been being delayed. Kind of sucks, but that's what we get. Going through, I'm just gonna go through a quick rundown of this guy because I did this already. The video is on my channel. If you want to see the real upload, it's the video before this. You have to go to my uploads and then you'll see the buyer pass first one. So here we have the pictures of Commander or Captain Rex. Man, this is a weird feeling having Captain Rex being released like this. I never thought I'd see the day. I really never thought I'd see the day on this guy coming out. But Captain Rex looking good. Hot Toys releasing him finally. It's kind of, it makes you want to cry, really. I mean, it's just something to see clones being made by Hot Toys. I know Sideshow made their clones, and Sideshow really, they did great. They did great on their clones, but Hot Toys is here to perfect it. Hot Toys helped develop Sideshow's clones a little bit, so it's not that big of a killer on Sideshow's. It's just Hot Toys perfects the game. And here we have a bunch of grunts behind them. A lot of people are asking maybe they're going to come out with grunts since they already have the mold. Yes, they will. I guarantee they will be making more and more clones. They got this Clone Wars license, so here we come with these. And these don't look like, they look like computer generated ones, but then again, they might be unweathered like normal ones. But here we have a picture of the clone troopers with Anakin. Now, this is the part where the animated, if they would have done the animated series, like head sculpt, I would have been mad because this goes so fluidly with the MMS versions. And I think it's a good take on Hot Toys to go with the full-blown, realistic looking armor look and head sculpt. Because if you would have put this in display with Anakin, Obi-Wan, and so on, and then you have an MMS Cody, and then a animated, it's just way too much out of place. It's just way too much out of place. It just wouldn't go at all. I don't like that, and I don't like any type of irregularity going on in my collection, so I'm glad they did a realistic version of Captain Rex. Captain Rex is looking amazing, as we'll see down the line of these photos. The head sculpt is just spot on, and I really hope it doesn't dim down as we move further on into the final release. Now, another thing people are saying and pointing out is this mold line, or the weld line on his face. It's not a big deal. Guys, this is how Sideshow did it back then, and this is the realistic version of it. When you weld, you wouldn't stop halfway and go like that. It's just, this is the realistic point where the Hot Toys is perfecting, whatever it is. So, and also, as you can see, so my thing is, don't worry about the face. Don't worry at all. And another thing that Sideshow Hot Toys' clones are really upping the detail. I mean, look at the sheer amount of weathering and scarring and scratching going on in his armor compared to Cody, which is the MMS version, which is totally fine. It doesn't have that much of shading as far as the weathering goes, but the Clone Wars, they emphasize the shading around creases and stuff like that. So I'm guessing this is the more realistic look of how that would look on a clone armor in realistic fashion. So that's really cool. I love that they did that. I love the differences and minute details like the scarring and scratching and weathering that goes into the clones. I like that they're applying very differently. And then here we have Rex on his jetpack. It looks like a magnetized jetpack. It looks just like your generic flame shooting out. So that's going to be awesome with his dual wielding pistols and so on. But his macro binoculars and then his flip down heads up display. So it's just nothing but perfect. I mean, here we have the head sculpt. Let's see if we can get another close up. Here we have a head sculpt on Tamara Morrison, whatever his name's. It just looks amazing. You can see that bleach hair, the fuzz, and the sculpt. It just looks also perfect. Everything about this figure is just perfect, even down to the commas. This is a synthetic suede look that's going to bring out a very realistic clone armor feel. And then he's holding the Ahsoka's regiment's clones helmet, and then you have all this marking and detail, and it's just a wonderful figure to see more weld lines going around. It's just the figure that Hot Toys, man, we did not see you coming, and you just brought it to us. I wish it would have been released on May the 4th. It would have been nice because it's just a few days after May the 4th. It would have been a nice take the show for Hot Toys, and they would have broken the internet that day with this release. I mean, it did kind of break it, but they kind of slowly teased and then onto the release, which is fine. We got it anyway early on. It's sad that we don't see like Django and Padme and Kit Fisto and all those other prototypes release, which is sad, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Here we have all that he comes with: dual blasters, a short DC-15, and then the flight stand base. I like that they gave him a flight stand base. It gives a little variance in the clone trooper line with as Cody and stuff like that. I heard that he comes with a sand base, but it may be a sand carded base. Kind of like the one Cody has, and then all that he comes with. Honestly, this guy is a dumb pass. Like, it's a dude. Like, what would... I'm just kidding. Buy all the way. You guys are probably like, wait, what? Buy all the way. This is just a... you just buy this figure. Like, if you're passing on this figure, why do you even do Star Wars? You know, I'm a huge prequel fan. That's obviously why I'm just killer on the Clone Wars. Anything clones really is just killer for me. So if you have a chance at this, make sure you buy it. This guy off of Collector's Zone going to be $265 shipped with my code EZCZ. It's going to be easy peasy. You know what I'm talking about? Just go down to the link below on my description. You'll see all the details down below and where to buy it and whatnot. So join his cantina. Marcos is an excellent guy. He was on my live stream giving out information and helping you guys out on the figure. And there's just nowhere you can get that type of help. So with that kind of support, and he supports me as well with these codes. So like I said, must buy with this guy. And if you can catch that live stream, it's my second upload besides this one. So if you guys can catch that one, make sure you guys check that out. It has Link the Jedi. Sadly, it didn't make it. I don't know what you have to do to find it, but I think it's going to be there if you look for it. So, yeah. Check it out, and I hope you guys enjoy the buyer pass. I got to end the video like this because, you know.